Hey, Coach
Hey,
McBrayer, thank you for letting me
absolutely.
interview you. So to start us out, will you tell me a little bit about what you do here at Cherokee County
Yeah.
High School?
So I'm the biology teacher and head wrestling coach. So I teach ninth grade biology as well as a dual enrollment, so 11th and 12th graders.
Okay, so can you elaborate a little bit on how you serve the students beyond just the classroom?
So outside of the classroom, I try to connect them to kind of what's going on ecologically.
Hmm.
So we connect with like the local recreation and the local national parks and that kind of thing. We talk about ecosystems and what our county has that's unique.
Okay,
And then with wrestling, I connect with local businesses a good bit.
okay, that's cool. I like how you're able to connect your content to the things happening in our local community and
Absolutely.
outside of the classroom. So, how do you currently partner with parents, local businesses, or the community to support the student success here at
So I
CCHS?
try to like with local industry and agriculture and like the recreation as far as like the national parks and stuff. I try to get people to come in and talk to my classes about what we have to provide with students as far as like industry and agriculture and like what things we have in our county that they can get involved with.
Okay, that's cool. Community involvement is one
Mhm.
of those things that really helps make the school, rural schools so
Oh yeah,
unique.
absolutely.
What do you believe are the greatest strengths of our community here in Center and our school that we should continue building on?
So, like I said, industry and agriculture, we are so um, blessed to be able to have access to so many different things. We're 2 hours from Atlanta, 2 hours from Birmingham, and the amount of opportunities that students have in this area are incredibly unique, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, I would agree. Even so, even not just in Atlanta or Birmingham, I think we still have those opportunities, like a lot of those right here
Oh,
in
absolutely.
locally, like 5 minutes down the road, you can
Oh,
walk to
100%.
like so many different farming type
Mhm.
businesses. So what barriers or challenges do you believe most limit student growth and school progress in our
So I
community?
think one of the biggest things is the limited access to like reliable broadband. So when they leave, like we have good internet at school most of the time, but outside of there, they don't really have access to the world around them as far as like what they can see outside of their front yard. And so I think working to increase that connection to technology and internet would be very beneficial.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So building off of that, what sustainable changes or initiatives do you believe could help CCHS better prepare students for their long-term success?
So aside from like connecting with technology, I think one of the biggest things is we could implement PLCs, professional learning communities,
Hmm.
and really focus on data-driven decisions. So like I feel like we make decisions in the best interest of students, but I feel like we really need to back that up with data and continuous improvement. So let's look at the data. What's the data saying? And then continuously monitoring data, making changes, and seeing what's happening.
Okay. So when you think about the future, what would a thriving and empowered Cherokee County High School or community look like 5 years from now?
So increasing those PLCs and really getting more stakeholder involvement, getting the parents involved in the students' education, but also I think increasing the connection. Like I said, we have really great opportunities for our students, but I feel like they don't know about it. So
Hmm.
getting them
Yeah.
more involved and getting the community more involved in the students' education, I think would be very, very beneficial.
Yeah, I agree. I think working together, collaborating to help our students know what's out there and
Oh yeah.
building is great for setting
Because
them up for
a lot of
success.
times they don't know about a job that they might
Right,
really enjoy or can be, successful at.
right.
They just don't know
And
it's.
and sometimes their ideas are limited to what's around them
They
anyway.
kind of
So
get those blinders on. They don't
yeah,
really realize.
would agree. So how have service organizations like Leo Club helped strengthen the connection between students and the
So with
community?
with Leo Club and the whole Weiss Lake cleanup, it really benefits my class in a bunch of ways because they learn about the human impact on
Hmm.
ecology. They get to learn about the impact of recreation and industry and the economy in our area, and like I said, how unique we are and the opportunities our students have. And then just the industry of the lake. Like how does the lake benefit us? How does this geographic landmark affect us in our economy, our daily life, and then like I said, pollution in my biology class specifically.
Right. And I think it's important for them to be a part of their community and see how everything's running and how
Mhm.
they're connected to it
And
too.
again, that
So,
goes back to community involvement, and stakeholder
right.
involvement, getting people outside the school interested in the student's education.
Well, that's all the questions I have. So thank you so much for sharing your insight and your perspective. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate you taking the time.
Yep, thank you.